Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they trying to finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, Jay. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks, cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, bout to terrorize. Step. If you a hating nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Hit my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I did a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit. Country for life in this bitch. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they trying to finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, yeah. I'm like Block Boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the skies. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go and bust it down. Tryna count the money, damn homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit, it was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they trying to finish me, but it just turn me up. Okay, turn me up, Jay. Okay, turn me up. Jay, bitch, I'm rolling up. Bitch, I'm burning up. Jay, I ain't showing up. Jay.
YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy T, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And tonight's live is just going to be a live questions and answers, guys. So put your questions in the comment section. I got the answers. Also, make sure you go check out my video. I just dropped the video. It's on my streamers of the week. So I'm not going to talk about it in live. I want you to go to check out that video after this live is over. But listen, tonight I got whatever you need. If you need to ask me about the Saints and the Jaguars game, I got you. We need to see if Trevor going to play. So listen, I'm going to go through some of the injuries. And then, guys, just flood the chat whatever, what you want to put in there. If you wanted to show appreciation, a shout out, you want to send a super chat, whatever, everything is welcome. But let's talk about the injuries real quick. Let's go to the injuries and see who's going to be active so far or who ain't going to be active. So let's see here. All right. So Tyler Lockett. Let's start with Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett, guys. It seems that he's limited in practice, but it looks like he's going to play. Now, listen, here's something cutting edge right here. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is limited in practice. So, guys who've been stashing Kyler Murray, good job. Now, listen, is he going to go out there and be a top 5 quarterback? I don't believe so. But can he be a top 12 quarterback? Yes, I believe it. I said what I said. He can be a top 12 quarterback. So if you've been stashing him, great job. Now, if you've been doing it in Dynasty, then that's great. You got a guy that you can trade or whatever you want to do. But if you've been doing it in redraft and you've been streaming quarterbacks, I think you'd hit the honey pot. Because I think he's going to be better than most streamable quarterbacks. Lonnie Johnson. And let's see what about Lonnie. Lonnie is it's the backup safety, but he's going to be playing though. They need on Lonnie. Zach Charbonnet did not practice it, which that doesn't matter. DK or Zach Charbonnet didn't practice. That's okay because those guys doesn't practice that much. They want to keep him fresh. So DK is going to be fine. Justin Fields, no surgery coming. Okay, so guys, just hold on to Justin Fields. He's not going to get surgery, so he's going to be fine. As far as the surgery partner, he's going to be out a few weeks. Tyrann Mathieu is playing tonight. Demario Davis is playing tonight. Kendre Miller will be rejoined by Williams. So Jamal Williams looks like he might be playing tonight. Dre Greenlaw, the linebackers from the 49ers, he missed practice today. Trevor will start. So Trevor is active, guys. So guys who got Trevor, if you got Trevor as your quarterback and you want to play him, you can't play him. He will be active. Darren James is tending to an ankle injury, so we don't know if he's going to be active or not for this Sunday. People who play IDP. Jari Alexander is limited in Thursday's practice. That is my streamable defense, so I will be paying attention. If he doesn't play, I might not want to stream him because he is a big part of this team. Brian Brents, the rookie safety for the Detroit Lions, who's been balling out, he anticipates to play this week. And Aaron Jones, this is another major one. Aaron Jones is limited in practice again, but I think he's going to play. But another guy that I've been talking about is A.J. Dillon. I love A.J. Dillon. He is on that video streamer, so I just want to throw y'all a little caveat with that. T.J. Watt is nursing a heel injury. That's dangerous. He might not play. And the reason why I say that can be Achilles. You don't play around with heel injuries. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. So you don't play around with heel injuries. Pat Freiermuth looks like he's going to be active, but he was limited in today's practice. Dallas Goedert is limited. Looks like he's going to be playing. Juju Smith-Schuster, which nobody really cares, neither here nor there. He was limited in practice. Ramondre Stevenson has a full practice today. Now, Deebo Samuel, Shanahan says that Deebo Samuel won't practice Thursday, considered day-to-day. Christian McCaffrey won't practice, but is considered day-to-day. To me, it seems like he's going to play. Jameer Gibbs, Craig Reynolds, limited in practice. So Craig was limited. I like Craig Reynolds as a streamer. He's not on a streamer video, but I like him as a streamer. Sam Laporta remains limited. Looks like he's going to play. And Kareem Hunt, limited in practice. Looks like he's going to play. Yes, sir. Devontae Smith expects to play from the Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon Barkley is going to play. He was limited, but it's just maintenance. And Jari Alexander is actually dealing with a back issue, so that's a little dangerous. Hopefully he plays because I'm not streaming that defense if he don't play. Roschon Johnson still doesn't play. He's still not practicing. So I'm worried about that. If you got Roschon Johnson, you're going to have to go find your backup running back today. You can't wait for him. And I think that's it, guys, as far as all the guys that really matter. Daniel Jones still not cleared for contact, but in limited practice again. So maybe it could be another Tyrod game. We don't know. So be prepared for that if you got Daniel Jones. See, Devontae Adams going frustrated with his targets and stuff. We heard about that. David Montgomery will not play week 7. PJ Walker's on standby if Deshaun Watson isn't healthy to play. And I think that's it for right now, guys. That's it. Okay. Let's go to the comic session. Let's go. The chosen one. He says need to start Gibson or Dillon. I'm going with Dillon. I love Dillon today. I love Dillon. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. Sorry about this, guys. Let me get something right. All right. Yeah, I'm going with Dillon all day, bruh. I'm going with Dillon all day. I think they need to establish the run game. Gibson is just a crapshoot. I don't know what they're going to do in Washington, right? Chosen one says, get the likes up, y'all. Yes, sir. And Arthur says, TD, would you play Hollywood Brown over Ridley, or is that getting cute? No, it's not getting cute, especially with Trevor Lawrence going through an injury tonight. And the New Orleans Saints has a really good defense, especially with Marshawn Lattimore, right? So I wouldn't play Ridley over Hollywood. He said my other wide receivers are T. Hill, Sun God, and DJ Moore. Yeah, and I would probably go ahead and play DJ Moore too. Now you got to choose between Ridley or DJ Moore. Ridley or DJ Moore. To me, I'm going with DJ Moore. You probably need to watch the video that I just dropped. The reason why I like DJ Moore, but I talk about it now since you're on the live. I actually think Badger is going to be decent. I think Badger is going to be decent. So I would play DJ Moore over Ridley this week. And I would try to trade Ridley if I could. If he has a boom week, try to trade him. Kluber, he says, what up, bro? Roshan not going to pass protocol for this week. He's not. Craig Reynolds or Jeff Wilson Jr.? Let me see something. I'm thinking. Let me see. I'm probably going to go with Craig Reynolds. I'm going with Craig Reynolds. Savon Ahmed is still healthy. So I think it's going to be Mostert and Savon Ahmed. I think Jeff Wilson will be okay, but I'm going to go with Craig Reynolds this week with Jahmyr Gibbs only being there and passing downs. He cannot protect the quarterback like Craig can. So Craig will have opportunities and he would get a few catches. He would play the David Montgomery role. Maybe not as much as David does, but he would play a good amount of role of that. I would say about 65% of that role. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That work? No, I got it right here. Is that how you want it? Yeah. I wanted the drink. Yeah, I wanted the drink. Sorry about that, guys. Roshan not going to pass protocol. Yeah, so I would go with Craig Reynolds, bro. I would go with Craig Reynolds. Guys, listen. If you want to get help with your leagues, if you're in a tight spot, you lost a lot of games, or maybe you want to learn what you can do to make your team ball down the fourth quadrant, which is the fantasy football playoffs, because you only got one loss, man, make sure you sign up as a Phenom Crew member. And guys, you can come up here on a live, or you can get a free consultation, which will be a $20 after that. So that's a $40 value that you're going to be getting for free, and you're going to be getting half off for the rest of the year. So make sure you sign up as a Phenom Crew member, or if you want to support the channel, you can just sign up for the other crew members. Like you can be a Pro Bowl crew, or you can be part of the rookie crew, but those don't get the perks that the Phenom Crew. I think that's the best value that I do have. Parker, he said, yo, I have Addison in a dynasty league on a team with elite wide receivers, but bad running backs. What running backs do you think I could target for him? I also have lots of picks and T. Higgins and DJ Moore to trade. So who could you trade? What running backs could you get? He said you have lots of picks and T. Higgins. Okay, so let me see here. Let me go to a couple teams real quick. I like Alvin Kamara. If you're trying to win If you're young, then don't go for him. But if you can win this year or maybe next year, go for Alvin Kamara. Of course, I like B. John Robinson, but everybody can't get B. John, so I understand it. But I just got to mention that. But if you could take one of those wide receivers and get Saquon Barkley, I love Saquon Barkley. I love him, man. People are worried about that offense. It's like stop. Don't you know Google struggled a little bit in the beginning? And I know you might say, well, that's different. No, it's not different. Everything doesn't go straight up like this, guys. Everything doesn't go there. Stuff go like this, but it's steadily going up. I think the Giants is doing that, especially Saquon. So I would try to go get Saquon with one of those wide receivers, especially get rid of T. Higgins and try to go get Saquon. I would do that immediately because if Saquon has another good game, you're not going to be able to do it. Let me see if there's anybody else. I'm not going to tell you really to go any kind of cheaper running backs. I'm trying to give you upper echelon guys. I like Ramondre Stevenson. Now, I'm not going to spend nothing heavy for him, but you could get him for a good deal. Let me see. Is any other running backs out there available? I always tell guys to stash guys like Charbonnet, but that's just a stash. I just want to mention that. I like A.J. Dillon. That's a guy that's a little bit on the cheaper side, but I think he's so young and he doesn't have that much mileage on him. I think he's a great running back to also have. And for Dynasty, would I say A-Chain? I wouldn't necessarily buy A-Chain right now. I'm not worried about him. I'm just worried about the usage in regular season. I think they're not really gonna use him a lot to wear his body down. They're gonna wait to use him special for like the playoffs because this is gonna be a playoff team for the next couple of years. So yeah, those are the running backs, bro. Those are the running backs. Mr. Anderson said, yo, what's good, bro? A-Game Grizzle says, what's good, T? Who you like out of the Saints and Raiders D this week? I like the Saints D tonight out of the Raiders defense. Who would you drop Craig Reynolds? Who would you drop Craig Reynolds for? Algier. Okay, and would you drop Craig Reynolds for Algier? It just depends on what I need. If I need a spot start in the next couple of weeks, no, I wouldn't drop Craig Reynolds. But if I was good and I was deep at running back and I just needed to get the best player, it's Tyler Algier. And let me see here. Lindell says, yo, what's good, bro? What's going on, bro? And Lindell says, God, we got a new member in the house. But Linda, let me do this question real quick. Then I'm going to shout out to our new member in the house. Linda says, TD, what's your take on the Eagles signing Julio? It's going to help Devontae Smith be able to eat in the slot. Julio is still a big body. He still is fast. He's not as shifty as he used to be, but he's still a big body and he still can catch. So I like Julio, just not as like you pick him up, but I like him for this team. So it's going to help out this team. So I like Devontae Smith. You got Devontae Smith. He's going to help. He says people on social media downgrading Devontae Smith. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Stacy, appreciate you, girl. She is a member. She signed up for the OnlyFans, and she is a member. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate you always showing support. Got a really good team and really, really intelligent when it comes to fantasy football. Appreciate you, Stacy. Terrell says, we starting Hill tonight. I am in one league. I got no other choice, bro. I'm starting Hill, so I get it. It's okay to start Hill if you need to tonight. I understand that, because I don't have anybody else. Arthur says, thanks, TD. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Mr. Anderson says, flex one, boom, and safe play. DJ Moore, Flowers, Really, Lockett, Rice, or Jamal Williams, or Jameson Williams. Boom and a safe play. The boom in this is going to be Zay Flowers. The boom in this is Zay Flowers. The safe play, I'm going to tell you, I think you need to start DJ Moore and Zay Flowers. I wouldn't start Really and Lockett and Rice and Jameson. I'm starting DJ Moore and Flowers. And the reason why I'm telling you to start DJ Moore over Ridley, over even Lockett, and Rice, because we know what Jameson Williams is. But the reason why I'm going with DJ Moore, because Flowers is my number one guy. But the reason why I'm telling you to go with DJ Moore is I think that Badgett is going to be okay for him. this week and going forward. I think Magic is a good player. I like the way the ball came out of his hands. The guys are very confident. I'm not going to get esoteric. We're trying to break numbers down because we need an accurate start, right? But I like the way the guy, his mentality, and I like the way the ball spins out of his hands. So I'm going to go with DJ Moore and Flowers over Ridley, Lockett, and Rice. Lindell says, I traded Ridley and got Kittle in my 10-team standard league. Okay. I traded Ridley and got Kittle. I liked it. Needed a tight end and was happy to get off Ridley. Yes, to get off that ship while you could. I agree with that. And we got a super chat in the house. What's going on, Mike? Appreciate you, bro. He said, would you drop Elijah Mitchell for Rashad White? It depends on your team, bro. It's, you know, and he says, or would you drop Damian Pierce for Rashad White? So if you have CMC, you can't drop Elijah Mitchell. But if you don't got CMC and you're trying to play the best running back that you can to win, then Rashad White is going to be better than Elijah Mitchell with CMC being healthy. But if you had CMC, he's the best insurance policy that you can have. So what I would tell you to do is take Elijah Mitchell and go sell him to CMC. That's the insurance policy, right? This is like if I got a businessman and you do you an insurance company where you insure people's houses in case it burn down or flood. I'm gonna get that because I got a business to protect. CMC needs to be protected. So Elijah Mitchell is a great protection insurance person for somebody. And then you can take that and get something from that person that got CMC. Other than that, Rashad White is a better play on a week-to-week basis. Now, if Elijah Mitchell is the starting running back because CMC down, Elijah Mitchell is better than Rashad White. Damian Pierce is just a hole. I wouldn't drop him for Rashad White in a vacuum. And if you just want to talk about those two players in the general, not knowing the rest of your team, I would not drop Damian Pierce for Rashad White. He's just a PPR guy, and I don't know how many targets that's going to be. I don't know if you can count on that. Now, Alvin Kamara is a PPR guy, but you see the difference with that. Rashad White is not getting the volume that Alvin Kamara is. Shoot, who knows if they don't start using Sean Tucker. So Rashad White is okay, but in a vacuum, if you need the best play for it to this week, it's going to be Rashad White if CMC plays, and I think CMC is going to play. Stacy says, hey, happy to be here. I need a running back. I picked up Chuba, need another Reynolds, McLaughlin, or Reynolds. So I picked up Chuba, you need a running back. So Craig, I would say, I would go with Craig Reynolds. I'm going with Craig Reynolds, even though they got a tough matchup. McLaughlin is good in PPR. He has a good PPR floor. So if you feel good with a guy getting 5 to 6 catches, which is going to be 5 to 6 points, and maybe he can hit a big long run for a touchdown, that's what McLaughlin is. Excuse me. But Reynolds is going to get about 10 or 12 touches, and he's going to get goal line opportunities, and he's going to have a chance to catch a pass on a really good offensive line. But Baltimore is not chopped liver when it comes to stopping the run. They can stop the run really good. So Reynolds might get the volume, but he might not score. So I think McLaughlin has the safest floor, but I believe Reynolds is going to get goal line honey touches, which could be 2 rushing touchdowns. He made a really good block last week for Amon-Ra. Coach is going to reward that. So when they get down there, they're not just going to give it to Jahmyr Gibbs, especially with him coming off a hamstring injury. So they're going to give it to Reynolds to try to get him to score, to say, listen, man, great job. When you block like that, we will get you the ball. So coaches reward that. So I would go, me personally, I'm going with Reynolds. But if you went with McLaughlin, it wouldn't be a bad PPR play. He will have 6 or 7 targets in the passing game. I think it's over for Samaje Perine. And Stacy says, my bad, or Justice Hill. I like Justice Hill. I would say Justice Hill and McLaughlin is tomato. I really would say that Justice Hill looks good. He is the James Cook because James Cook came out of Georgia. So that offensive coordinator was at Georgia and used James Cook in the passing game. That's how they use Justice Hill. So I would say Justice Hill and McLaughlin is the same, tomato. McLaughlin has looked a little bit more explosive, but Justice Hill has looked good too. So I'm not going to tell you to pick neither one of those guys. It's up to you. All right, let me go back up here to some of the other comments. Let me see. Noah says Love or Lawrence. Man, this week, because of the Saints, I'm going to go with Love. Because of the Saints' tough defense, I'm going to go with Love. Dollar Bill, y'all, he says Pickett versus the Rams or Dobbs versus the Seahawks, bro. I'm going with whew. Let's go with Dobbs over the rushing upside. Bro, it's close. But the only reason why I'm telling you to go with Dobbs is because Dobbs has the rushing upside. Kenny Pickett can move, but he came off a knee injury a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to go with Dobbs. The Seahawks defense is not that great, right? They okay. So I'm going to go with Dobbs. So let's see what Dobbs has one more week. Let's see what Dobbs got one more week. Samuel, what's up, bro? He says, what's up, bro? He says, I'm in a pickle, full PPR. Should I start T-Law, Carr, or Dobbs? He says, should I start T-Law, Carr, or Dobbs? I'm going with Carr. Carr is one of my quarterback of the week. Like, he's my streamer of the week. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all now since you're on the live stream. I'm going with Carr. I like Carr over those guys. I think Carr is going to hit the Jacksonville Jaguars with some deep plays tonight. Parker, he says, another question. My running backs are depleted this week. Should I put in Kendra or try to get a waiver pickup before Sunday? My running backs, I would try to get in a waiver pickup. That's what I would try to do. I'm not playing on Kendra. Kendra ain't going to get that much work. I wouldn't play Kendra. I would rather play A.J. Dillon and Antonio Gibson over Kendra. Marcos, what's up, bro? He said, what's good, TD? What's good, bro? He said, half PPR. Puka Ridley, Jameer Gibbs, Jerome Ford, and Jonathan Taylor. One wide receiver, one running back, one flex. So the wide receiver I would go with is Ayuk over Puka and Ridley. I would go with Ayuk over those guys. And the running back I would go with is Jonathan Taylor. I will go with Jonathan Taylor over the rest of those guys. B. Silva, he says, hey, TD, Baker or Love? 6 points, touchdowns. I'm going with Love. And let me see something. Yes, I'm going with Love over that great matchup that he has. CHB said, what's good, bro? I'm so glad to put me on to Michael Mayer. I'm so glad you put me on to Michael Mayer. Yes, he's going to be a good streamable tight end this week. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. And CHB said, what's good, bro? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, he put that in twice. Okay, what's good, bro? So glad you put me on Michael Mayer on your waiver wire video. Dude is the next Gronkowski. He could be. Kale says Seattle or Saints D. I'm going with the Saints D tonight. B. Silver said, how about dropping Craig Reynolds bench asset for a jig, but he's on waivers? Nah. I mean, you can. If you need a wide receiver, you're going to be able to put him in. But if you bench Craig Reynolds and you never use Njigba and you end up having to need a running back, and you got to be careful. If you don't need Craig Reynolds at all, bro, then you do it. But if you ever might need Craig Reynolds, especially off these bye weeks, you need to go hit forward and go look at your bye weeks because David Montgomery could be out for 3 weeks. So you need to be looking forward and see if you ever going to need Craig Reynolds. Because if you come back and you need Craig Reynolds, that's going to be a bad play because DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett is healthy right now. And they also got Kenneth Walker. They're not really using the Njigba. He could be good for a fourth quadrant player, but that's for the fourth quadrant. You trying to win this week. Now, if you ain't trying to win this week and you just need a lone stash guy and Craig Reynolds that's holding up your bench because you have plenty of running backs, then yeah, I would tell you to go for it. Kevin, what's going on, bro? He says, got a trade. I get Kelsey giving up Kamara, Waller, and Madison. Why not? If you don't need Waller and Madison is not that good. But listen, Kamara is a great player. So if you better have Kenneth Walker and Saquon and those guys. If you're giving up Kamara and you playing guys that are top liver, then you can regret that. But you are getting the second best player, I would say. I'm not going to say the first best player. I'm not going to say he's better than Kamara because Kamara is a running back. And running backs are volatile and very hard to find right now and hard to keep them on a play week because a lot of guys are on bye weeks. So I'm trying to keep many as good running backs as getting targets as I can. So I like Kamara, but I understand if you got a great team and you can get Kelsey to make your team better where you hitting on every single position, I would do it. Caesar says, "What's up, bro? Really or JT? Also Kamara or B-Rob? I'm going with Kamara over B-Rob, and I'm going with JT over Ridley." Okay, and Marcos, he says, "Dang, not sure if you answered my question. I'm still at work. I'll look for you, bro. You always show support for the channel. I don't have the volume, guys. When I get the volume, because I try to spoil y'all guys. I want to spoil you. No pun intended. Pause. I try to spoil you because I want to treat my guys up as upper echelon, right? It's like hospitality, southern hospitality. That's the way I am, right? I'm very genuine. But it's when my volume pick up, bro, I probably won't be able to do this. But he says, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Ayuk, bro. So it's Ayuk and Jonathan Taylor. And the flex play would be, I'm sorry, I didn't get your flex play. The flex play would be Puka. So Puka, Ayuk, and Jonathan Taylor will be the guys that I'm playing. B Silver says, "Hey TD, Baker or Love?" Okay, I think I did that one already. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go past this. All right, full PPR. He says T-Law, Carr, or Dobbs. I'm going with Carr tonight. I love Carr tonight. CHB said, "Do you feel it's worth stashing Latavius Murray?" Yes, if you have James Cook. Yes. Viv says, bro, what's good? You think the Raiders going to trade Devontae Adams? If they miss the play, if they get close to missing the playoffs, and if they could get another young piece for them, right? I think they can. I don't think they're a playoff team, so it's possible. You gotta kind of have that in your mind. I wouldn't expect it, but I would have it in my mind in the backdrop. Viv says, for half PPR, I got B. John, Jerome Ford, Pacheco, and Jahmyr Gibbs. If you pick three, who you roll out? Okay, I'm rolling out B. John. I'm rolling out Pacheco. And I'm rolling out Jerome Ford. I don't like Jahmyr Gibbs playing against Baltimore. They hit hard, and he's small. He's a smaller back. Where if Roquan hit him wrong, it can knock him out. So I'm gonna say Jerome Ford, B. John, and Pacheco. Kazi, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Kazi says, "Do I play Addison?" Let's see, hold on. He says, "Do I play Addison over Ridley in my flex?" Yes, I will go ahead and tell you to play Addison over Ridley. It's close, but I'm gonna tell you to do that. Mike Powers with the super chat. Appreciate it, bro. He said, "Would you trade Debo, Samuel, and Jonathan Taylor for Austin Eckler?" Yes. And this isn't a vacuum. I don't know the rest of your team. Debo Samuel is a great guy to trade. So only thing you really doing is giving up Jonathan Taylor to get Austin Eckler. But you got to be in PPR. You got to be in PPR. So and I wouldn't do it in the standard, but in PPR or half PPR. But in full PPR, I would do that trade. Side-eye Muffin says, "TD, I traded Olave and Laporta for Cup and Logan Thomas. I'll be in tight end probably the rest of the season, but it's Cup. I Olave and Laporta for Cup and Logan Thomas. Now, I love that. Bro, you got rid of Olave. And I'm not saying Olave sucked, but I mean, he might have a good game tonight, but you got Cooper Kupp and you got Logan Thomas. You can stream tight ends. You can't stream wide receivers. So I like that move. Mr. Fantasy Everything says, bro, those subscribers moving up. It is, bro. I don't worry about it, bro. I've been doing this for a while, and if I pay attention to it, it can get me up and down. I can be like, man, that's why, I used to be so big, I would edit a video for 2 or 3 hours and get 60 views on it. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna give the content. I'm just gonna provide the content. Of course I'm gonna get better, but I'm not gonna focus on the subscribers. But yeah, bro, they are moving up. I'm gonna let God handle that. I'm just gonna keep putting out the content and keep trying to be cutting edge and giving y'all great information so y'all can win fantasy football championships. And guys, also when y'all win fantasy football championships, or if you come in second place or even third, first, second, or third, send me a screenshot or send me whatever. You can send me a picture of yourself in a screenshot or your team or whatever. I want to be able to congratulate you, especially if you're a member. Especially if you're a member. I want to send me your teams when they do good, right? If you're the highest scoring of the week, send it to me. I'll shoot you out in a post. I will post you. Look, one of my subscribers was the highest scoring this week. So guys, make sure you do that. Let me see here. Side-eye Muppet said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let me see here. Viv says, bro, what's good? You think? Okay, yeah, we did that one. And Stacy says, thank you. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Pilgrim. We did that one already. We did that one. We B. John, Ford, and Pacheco. And Jack says, thoughts on Dalton Kincaid rest of the season. Still worth a stash if I have Hawkinson? Nah. He ain't worth it. Now, if you got the depth to do it on your bench spots, then do it. But he ain't worth it. It's tight end. Brian says, start Ramondre Stevenson or Zach Evans. I'm going to go with Ramondre Stevenson. Dance with the girl that you came to the party with. I always tell guys this, and we all done this as a young man. You got a girl at the party that you like, she like you, and all of a sudden you might be fly that day, and another girl comes through and she give you a little bit of attention, and you leave that girl to go to the other girl, and guess what? The other girl get back to school and she with another guy, and then you sit around left alone because the other girl, she don't want you there because you didn't choose her. So you sit with Ramondre Stevenson and he boom, you're gonna be sick. And then Zach Evans he might not boom, he could boom. He could boom. I'm not gonna say he can't boom, but Ramondre Stevenson, I'm dancing with the girl that I came to the party with. I'm not gonna get cute. Mr. G. And guys, also I'm gonna have to this live. I'm not gonna be able to go long on this live because I gotta set my lineup. Let me see. Let me go in here real quick. He says add Spears or Roschon Johnson. I'm adding Roschon Johnson. Especially if Spears was playing this week, I would tell you add Spears, but he's on the bye. So I'm gonna say Roschon Johnson. Let me see. Mr. Anderson says, hit that like button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit that like button. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I want to keep this live going, so I got to go and make sure my lineup is set correctly. I don't want to get off the live too early. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Ethan says at flex, should I go Rashid Shaheed, Gabe Davis, or Jerome Ford for PPR? Jerome Ford is the safest, but Rashid Shaheed got the biggest boom. I'm playing Shaheed, but I'm not going to tell you to make that play. The guy that's going to get the work is the running back, Jerome Ford. Jerome Ford is going to get the work. And they playing against the coach. The coach defense, run defense is not bad, but I would still rather go with I would rather go with Jerome Ford as the safe, but he got that boom. He got better boom to me than Gabe Davis. So that's what you want. If you want the boom, go with Shaheed, but you know that's volatile. Jerome Ford got the safest floor. Let me see here. Okay. Mr. Fantasy says Roshan hasn't practiced all week. Most likely won't play. I know. So, but I think going forward, he's going to ball out. I think going forward, Roshan is going to be a great play. That's why I'm telling you to pick him up now over Tajay Spears, because he has a quicker way to the starting spot than Tajay does. Both of them are great guys to have. I would try to keep both if I could. Zay! He says star at 3, Debo, Olave, Devontae Smith, Jacoby Myers, Pittman, and McLaurin. I'm going to tell you to start Devontae Smith, Pittman, and I'm going to go with Olave. Devontae Smith, Pittman, and Olave. JP says in a one quarterback, one wide receiver, one running back, 4 flex league, you don't have to start a tight end. Kyrie Williams, Zach Moss, and Mark Andrews too much. It's too much for Waddle. Half PPR, I'll be getting Waddle, giving Moss, giving Kyron and Moss and Andrews. So you're giving up Kyron Williams and Zach Moss and Andrews for Waddle. If Waddle gonna be the best wide receiver on your team, I would say do it. Or maybe the second. Maybe the second. Don't do it if he's gonna be the third or fourth best, because you got other guys like Kyron coming back that's gonna be okay. You don't need Mark Andrews, I get that. But make sure Waddle's gonna be at least the second best wide receiver on your team to do that trade. South, he said, what's good? Really or Puka this week? Really or Puka? I'm going with Puka. I'm going with Puka. Let me see something. Okay. All right. And Ronald, what's up, bro? He says start Geno or Jordan Love this week. Need all the upside. I think you got to start Geno. I think you have to start Geno. Let me see. Yeah, I'm starting Geno. Bro. JT says, JP, I'm sorry. JP says, for more context, I'm 4-2 and have JJ on IR. Also, I have Cup, Christian Watson, and running back, so I breach JT Gibbs, Moss Roshan. So I'll be adding water to that and losing Kyron. Yeah, I think that's a great move. I would do that. Thanks for giving me context. Thank you. I appreciate that. That helps me out a lot. Let's see. Okay. Caesar says, thank you, brother. Anytime. Damon says, full PPR, Zach Evans or Rashad White. Rashad White is the safest. Let me see here. I'm going with Rashad White. I'm not gonna get super cute. I'm going with Rashad White. Castillo, what's up, bro? He says, TD, Scary Terry or Ridley? I'm going with Scary Terry. I know Ridley is good, man, but I'm just gonna go with Scary Terry. That's just me. Isaac says, what up, TD? Jameson Williams is back. Should I play him over Craig Reynolds or Slayton? I think he's going to get a nice amount of targets this week. I would play him over of Craig Reynolds, as long as you got a good running back. So if this is a flex play, I would play Jameson Williams over Craig Reynolds because he has more boom opportunity. Big Will says, what up, bro? Packers DST over Commanders? Yes, Packers DST. But pay attention to Quay Walker and Jari Alexander. If they out, I might. If one of those guys are out, I will go with the Commanders. I don't want that DST if Jari, especially Jari. Maybe Quay, I might still do it. But both of those guys are very important to that defense. Big Will, he says, keep up the good work. Thank you, bro. Thank you. B Silver says, forgot to even add another way up to the question. Have Love Baker, but you've been mentioning Carr. Grab Carr and start him over my two quarterbacks, over Love and Baker. I would start him over Love this week. You don't have to, and it's getting a little cute. But I think that's okay to get a little cute to do that. Heard you've been big on Shaheed too on your video this week for the boom. Yes, I am, bro. Viv says I got Stroud and Burrow on bye. Used they pick to pick up Mayfield, but feeling Derek Carr now would be a better pickup. He's on waiver right now. Would you drop Mayfield or Carr? I would drop Mayfield for Carr. Yes, I would. I would do that. I think that's a good move. Vibs. He says, been smashing that like button for a minute, fam. Appreciate you. Anytime, bro. And I appreciate you smashing that like button. Yes, sir. Cash. He says, cutting edge. You can't get this nowhere. Thank you, bro. Anytime, bro. Thank you. Sammy Rodriguez. That's my homie. He says, half point PPR. Should I trade St. Brown, Brian Robinson for Austin Eckler? Should I trade St. Brown, Brian Robinson for Austin? No, bro. Nowhere close. Do not do that. I have wide receiver Christian Watson, George Pickens, Josh Downs, Mims, Zay Flowers. Nope. Running back Justice Hill, Elijah Mitchell, Charbonnet, Roshan Johnson. No. Amon-Ra St. Brown is the best player of everybody on that list. He's better than Austin Eckler in fantasy. I said what I said. He's better than Austin Eckler in fantasy. Daniel, what's up, bro? He says, really lock it for man TD. He says, Ridley or lock it. For man, need one wide receiver, one flex. Okay, so I would go with I would go with Ridley over Lock. Now I'm going with Lockett over Ridley. Martin says Scary Terry or Ridley. I'm going with Scary Terry. JP says, bro, would you trade away Kyron Williams for Mark Andrews and Zach Moss for Waddle? Okay, would you trade away Kyron Williams, Mark Andrews, and Zach Moss for Waddle? Yes. Yes, I would do that. Giving me context. Also, my other wide receivers are J.J. Cup, Crystal Watson, running backs are Breach, and J.T. Gibbs. Yes. Hey, Thursday night, I'm cursed. I get it, bro. I get it. He says, model time. Appreciate that, bro. JP says, so then I have no Kyron, no Andrews, Moss, but I have Waddle, Watson, Cup, and JJ at wide receiver with still having JT, Breach, Gibbs, and Roshan. Yes, I like that. With the context, I like that, bro. He says, bro, please answer my question. See, there y'all go. There you go. I'm going to ignore that, bro. I'm going to ignore that because I didn't answer your question like 2 or 3 times. Come on. Don't get funny. Brad says, would you trade Pierce and Puka for Water and Spears? Would you trade Pierce and Puka for Water and Spears? Pierce and Puka. Yes, I would. I want to get towards Waddle, and I think Spears is going to be better than Pierce. Now, Puka might be better than Waddle right now, but Spears is going to be better than Pierce. Tim says Shaheed for Ridley. Shaheed or Ridley. I would go with Ridley is the safest play. I'm going with Ridley. You don't sit your stud for Shaheed. I'm going with Ridley. JP said he's going to be the third best because I have JJ and Cup. Got you. Yeah, bro. I would do that. I didn't answer that question, bro. Since you want to make your comment, I didn't answer it about 5 times. You didn't put it in the comment about 5 times. Jack says, thoughts on Akers. Is he going to get a role in this offense or just a handcuff? I think he's just a handcuff. If they keep losing, they might give him an opportunity. But JJ is also hurt, so I'll be getting rid of Kyron, who's also hurt. I'm worried about Kyron going forward. Yeah, you can be worried about him. He's gonna be fine. They want to be cautious with him. They don't want to use him up, and so he's gonna be out maybe a couple of weeks. But you have a good team. you trying to get the best player. Waddle is an elite player. So I don't mind that trade, especially with Mark Andrews. I don't mind that trade because you don't need Mark Andrews. JP says, thank you, big bro. Anytime, bro. Sending love. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. And Ronnie says, what's good, man? Lockett or Kirk, full PPR. Thanks. What's good, man? Lockett or Kirk, full PPR. Thanks. I'm going with Kirk over Lockett. I think he's the guy that's going to get target tonight. So I would go with Kirk over Lockett. But it's close. Isaac says Jamal, right? Jamal Williams, right? Jamal Williams, sorry. Yeah, Jamal Williams. Yeah. Well, don't play Jamal Williams. No, don't play Jamal Williams. Terrence, what's up, bro? Hey, man, I gotta have you on the live, man. This guy's really good, guys, doing like bets, doing with the money line and points. He's really good at that, so I gotta have him on. Yes, sir. Gotta have him on. And Kale says, really about to take off. He could, bro. I don't know. I mean, you can. Hey, if he does, like I said, I'm not gonna like I'm the smartest guy in the room, and I know where really. I don't know, but I know I don't want him on my team, and I haven't wanted him on my team all season. And Patty says, trade away Metcalf and White for Puka and Ayuk. Trade away Metcalf and Rashad White for Puka and Ayuk and Charbonnet. You're getting Puka, Ayuk, and Charbonnet. Yes, if you're going to have more, if this is going to make your wide receivers be studded out, because now you're getting 2 for 1. And you're going to get Charbonnet a great handcuff. I would give that move a B. Because you're getting rid of Metcalf. I like Metcalf, but you're getting Puka and Ayuk. That's 2 for 1 right there. So that's a great move. But White is a little bit better than Charbonnet, but Charbonnet is a great handcuff. I would say I'm going to get at a B. I think that's an okay trade to make if you want to do that. Rome says Devontae and Roschon out. Right. Devontae who? What Devontae is out? Devontae Adams? Devontae Smith? Devontae Foreman? Is Devontae Foreman out? He's Devontae with okay, I see what you're saying. With Devontae with Roschon out. Okay. Rashad White, Zach Moss, Flowers, Lockett, full PPR, need 1 running back, 1 flex. Thanks. Okay, so I would say Flowers and I would go with Flowers and Lockett. I would go with Flowers and Lockett over Zach Moss. I would go with Flowers and Lockett and full PPR. Isaac says, thank TD always. Thank you, bro. Isaac says, Charbonnet got dropped. He a great stash. Yes, he is. And Patty says, Puka or Ayuk. I'm going to be a little edgy here. In full PPR, you probably have to go with Puka. He's getting a lot of targets. I like Ayuk as a better player. I think he has more touchdown upside. So, but I still would go with Ayuk in full PPR. I mean, Puka in full PPR. I gotta say that. Half point PPR, I would go with Ayuk. Not both. Right. Yeah, I will go with Puka. Which should I choose? I'm choosing Puka. I'm gonna choose Puka. You got to. I love Ayuk, but that volume is keen when it comes to Puka. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here and watch this game, guys. Y'all be safe. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Also, guys, if you need a consultation, sign up as a Phenom Crew member. And as a Phenom Crew member, you get a free consultation, and you get $20 off for the rest of your consultations while you signed up as a Phenom Crew. So make sure you take advantage of that, guys. Y'all be safe. Peace.
Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, Jay. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks, cause they might sabotage. I ain't come for peace, I brought the mask, bout to terrorize. Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Hit my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I did a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit. Country for life in this bitch. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, yeah. I'm like Block Boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the skies. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go and bust it down. Tryna count the money. Damn, homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit. It was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I